Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while, it's been like a month or so. It is early August, and today I'm doing a long run. It's Saturday. Typically this is when I do my long runs, Saturday or Sunday, so I like to go for the weekend since, well, not always, but more often than not I have a day off on the weekend. So I like to do my long run on a day off if possible. So I'm off today, so I got no time restrictions. And so I made this route using Strava. I started from Ohlone College in Fremont, currently on the Mission Peak Trail. Working my way up here right now. I'm at 1 mile currently. It is hot today. I am sweating a lot already, but got lots of electrolytes on me and plenty of gels, so I should be set for the day. Going up the peak trail, gonna do a pretty big loop in Sunol, and then I'll come all the way back this way. We're in early August, so still summer, of course. It's around 10 a.m. so we're already like in the 70s. I really wish I started earlier, but didn't really work out that way. I also ended up forgetting my watch when I got here, so I had to go all the way back home, go get that, of course. Can't run without my watch, I'll be honest. Also, I need my map because I'm doing a new route today. Never done this connection before from Mission Peak to Sunol, so super excited to do it. It should be a lot of fun. Come along with me on this journey. It's gonna be kind of a long one, so maybe grab some popcorn, grab a drink, and follow along as I conquer this new route on a beautiful hot summer day. It is so dry right now. Usually this little pond thing is full of water, and there's a bunch of cows that hang out here. It's like a little cow sanctuary. Not a single cow, no water in sight. It is dry. This is probably the best section on the trail because it's shaded. That is definitely the one brutal thing about Mission Peak in the summertime, since obviously it's clear skies, sun is beating down, and there is basically no shade. This little like half-mile section is the only shaded part, essentially. Like, yes, there's little trees along the way. This is the only part that's like fully shaded as you're running through, so it's pretty sweet. Anyways, a little update. About to hit 2 miles. I'm feeling pretty good. Did a pretty hard run the other day. I went up Horse Heaven. It's like another alternate route up Mission Peak, but it's like one of the steepest ways up. It's pretty short, but it's really steep, so that definitely killed my calves a little bit, but I had a day to recover. Did like a pretty short run yesterday, so feeling pretty good today. And super stoked to hopefully, fingers crossed, that I can complete this route, so I'm super excited. All right, so I'm about 27 minutes in at 2.5 miles. So I like just passed the halfway mark on the peak trail. Currently on like one of the steeper sections. Kind of just got to get my head down and chop it out of the way. But yeah, this is by far going to be the hardest part of this entire run, is just going up to Mission Peak. I get most of the vert done there, around like 2,300 feet. So the total run is like 5,800 feet again. So I get a lot of it out of the way right in the beginning. That's a positive note because it kind of just tells myself that I got some decently chill running to look forward to later on in the run. So make sure I'm staying on top of my hydration. I'll be taking another gel pretty soon. I took one before I started my run, about 15 minutes before I started running. If you're new to running and you're trying gels for the first time, I always recommend that you take something before you run, because it takes about 30 minutes or so to actually digest and start actually feeling the benefits from that gel. Something before, and then taking, you know, another gel if you need to, about like 30 to 45 minutes into that activity. I know this trail in and out, especially the route coming from Ohlone College. I kind of know where it gets hard, where it's a little more relaxing, and by no means is really any part of this trail kind of relaxing, but kind of where it gets flatter, like right now, and then when it kind of just turns back up again. So that's helpful for me, so I know not to go too hard really early on, because I got a long way to go. It's almost at 3 miles. Probably check in Once I'm at the top of the peak, which is right over there, so pretty close by. Got about like a mile until I get up there, and then we get to cruise down hill for a bit, and then onward is kind of all new to me. So this is going to be new for me, new for you guys. I really thank you guys for following on and watching. You can keep moving, keep smiling, and having fun. Just took down my second gel. I had a goo Roctane, so this just has like extra aminos, extra sodium, all that good stuff that I need for a nice hot day and a long day. So yeah, second gel down. We're almost at 40 minutes, so doing good. Made it to the top. Made it in 45 minutes. Woo. It's Saturday, there's a lot of people up here, which is awesome. I love seeing people out here crushing trails, whether you're hiking, walking, running, doesn't matter. You're outside and it's awesome. Especially on a hot day, you really gotta convince yourself to get out of here. Yeah, made it to the top and I'm just gonna keep it going. Yeah, just summited the peak in about 45 minutes, so pretty good pace. Just hit 4 miles. So now I'm kind of coming down like the backside of the peak, kind of the trail that most people don't go on for the most part. But like I was saying earlier about that horse heaven trail, the way I'm going now is the way that I would be going up. You can see that trail kind of down there. I'll be coming down there and breaking off right where that bathroom is onto that Ohlone Wilderness Trail. I've been on that trail like a little bit, but not really much that I can remember. So from then on, it's gonna be all new to me. So I'm really excited for that, because new is awesome. If anything, it's great that I'm doing this on a weekend, because the likelihood that there's more people out on the weekend is higher. So that's definitely one tip I would say, like, especially for covering new ground, especially on trails kind of away from homes or where you could get reached to people easily. Definitely recommend doing it on busier days, like a weekend day, just so that, you know, there might just be someone out there that could help you. God forbid you get like hurt or something happening. So I wanted to stop to get this Ohlone Wilderness Regional Trail. Onward. All new terrain for me. I'm stoked. Looks like we're going down for a little bit and we'll see what happens. So yep, hopping off the peak trail now and going down towards Sunol. So this whole kind of connected bridge part that I need to cross to get over to Sunol is going to be all new. Of course, Sunol I'm used to, but once we get over there, we'll be doing a little loop. So I'm stoked on that. So let's go do this. Just about to hit an hour at about 5.5 miles, a little under like the first mile on the Wilderness Trail, and it's pretty cool. Definitely lots of trees, more than the Ohlone Peak Trail, that's for sure. So getting some decent shaded areas, which is nice. I could use all of that I could get, because the sun is beating. Definitely feeling it on me. Luckily I did put on sunscreen, but who knows how long that'll last. So I might be leaving with some burns, but that's all right. Haven't seen a single person on the trail yet, so that's still waiting to happen. See if I run into anybody out here, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of just rolling hills right now. Some nice downhills, some pretty subtle uphills. Haven't really hit anything too hard yet. I'm pretty sure the Wilderness Trail isn't gonna be much of a climb or anything. I think I'm really just gonna have more climbing once I'm into Sunol. And then obviously more climbing going backwards on the way back. But yeah, man, just soaking in all these new sights. Looks like if we peek through over there, it looks like we got a nice, awesome canyon view. So yeah, just really just enjoying this, soaking it in. You guys know I love being on the trails. That of course, and just always doing new stuff is such a blast. Really don't want to be out here too long. Although I would love to take my time, definitely want to just stay at a good pace so that I don't get cooked alive out here, because it is going to be close, if not 90 degrees today. So let's try to avoid that at all costs. Just thanks for checking in and watching this video. If you're liking the video, please don't hesitate to drop a like, and if you could just subscribe to the channel, that would be so awesome. And I would really appreciate that, because my goal is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of this year, and I would love to hit that. So if you could do me the favor, pressing that red subscribe button would mean so much to me. Anyways, let's keep going and log these miles. Woo! Oh, this is awesome. These views are sick. We just hit mile 8. I'm at 1 hour and 18 minutes. I've been descending for quite a lot, so not really looking forward to going back up that, but I'll be okay. Yeah, basically already entering Sunol, so that was pretty quick. Yeah, we're basically already in Sunol. Or we are at Sunol. I need to hopefully find a water fountain somewhere. I have an idea where one is, so I can fill up one of my bottles, because my electrolyte mix bottle is already empty. I still have another like full bottle, so if I didn't find one, I'd probably survive. Hoping I can find a fountain so I can fill up the bottle. I have another Noon tablet with me. That's like an electrolyte effervescent tablet that just dissolves in water, which is just nice to have on top of plain water, just so I'm getting more sodium in me, because that's, I mean, it's super important even on days that aren't super hot. I mean, of course not as important if I'm not sweating that much, but just want to stay on top of that. Probably take my 3rd gel pretty soon, since we're kind of nearing that 1.5 hour mark, so want to stay on top of that too. And yeah, just about into the main Sunol area. Gonna be starting that loop pretty soon, which I'm super excited about, because Sunol is just super pretty. As you can tell, I'm already on a single track trail, which I'll be having more of that going forward. Just gonna keep moving along, and dude, enjoy this. What a beautiful day to be out here. I mean, when is it not beautiful out in California on these trails? I picked up a Go Gel, the apple cinnamon. I also have the mixed berry flavor. This is from BPN. Kind of been diving into some like endurance fuel, and they started releasing gels on the more recent side of things. So I saw this in store at Fleet Feet, picked them up, and super stoked to try them out. I'm gonna try one right now, and I'll let you guys know how it is. So this one is a apple cinnamon, so sounds pretty good to me. I like apples and I like cinnamon, so let's see how it is. All right, here we go. Taste testing. Oh my gosh, it literally tastes like applesauce. What the heck? That's so odd. I did notice the first ingredient was a apple juice concentrate, so I'm not really surprised, I guess, by that taste. But dude, yeah, it literally tastes like applesauce with cinnamon. Really good. I do like it. Yeah, I mean, let's see how it sits with the stomach and how I feel it worked with me. But I mean, the taste is great, so good job, Go Gels. Sweet, I got eyes on a water fountain. Let's just hope it works. Ooh, there's no water coming out of that. That's a bummer. What the hell is this? Is this for water? Should I trust this? What the heck? I feel bad I just wasted some, but I was just testing it out. Seems like this sure looks like a filter, so I guess I'm gonna take water from this. I see one on a table over there, so I figure this is how they do water here right now. And I really need some water, so I'm gonna take some from this. All right, I thought I was pretty familiar with Sunol. Guess I'm not. I've kind of just been going back and forth trying to find where I'm starting the loop. Probably should have looked at the trail names. Kind of just trying to find my way right now. and hopefully I'll be on this loop pretty soon. But luckily I was able to fill in my bottles, so that's awesome. All stocked up, should be all good to go. All right, finally on the loop, after a little bit of getting lost. But finally moving again, knowing that I'm on the right track. So going up Flag Hill right now, it's gonna be a bit of a climb for sure. It's gonna be a grind. I've only ever ran downhill on this trail, so I know that's pretty steep. So going up, it should be interesting. We're just under 10 miles right now, an hour and 37 minutes. So doing pretty good, but getting a little tired. So all right, so I made a little quick stop at 10.5 miles under this tree here, just chilling in the shade for like literally like a minute, just because I needed to cool down. Gonna go up to those rocks right up there, and that's Flag Hill, so nice high point of Sunol. And then I'm deciding that I'm not gonna do that full loop, just because it's gonna tack on a good amount more miles, like 5 or so more miles. If I were to just go up Flag Hill and back down, I'm gonna be somewhere around 20 miles, I believe. I'm deciding that that's plenty for today. It is still really early in my training block. I guess I never mentioned it. I'm actually training for the Mount Tam Trail Run, 50K. That's on November 8th. If you're in the Bay Area, you're probably familiar with Mount Tamalpais. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but it's just Mount Tam for short. And that's a really big competitive 50K over there this fall, so training for that. But yeah, so something like 20 miles is gonna be great. I would love to do this full loop, but dude, it is already like 90 degrees out. I am getting cooked, and eventually I'm gonna run out of gels and fuel. I just don't want to overdo it. Maybe that's my excuse for not wanting to stay on this heat, but that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna go up to Flag Hill here, so probably about another half a mile or so up to there, and then I'm just gonna turn around and go. So it's gonna be more like an out and back instead of like a lollipop. That's all right though. I definitely think I can come back and do this and finish the full loop in Sunol and go all the way back to where I started. Just not feeling it today. Don't think it's the smartest idea to do it in 90-degree weather. So, and there's not a lot of shade, so that's why I decided to stop here for a second, just to cool down, because I was feeling pretty overheated. Luckily I was able to refill my bottles, so I might even just refill them again, and then just get back towards Mission Peak. Woo. Flag Hill. We made it. Definitely one of the high points today. Oh, it's so pretty up here. Got the Calaveras Reservoir in the background there. And beautiful, beautiful Sunol. Probably take a second up here, but not too long because it's directly in the sun. So let's take it all in for a moment and start jamming down back. Anyways, just want to take this moment to say that if you're going through any hard times right now, or anything's troubling you in your life, I just hope that you know that you're not alone, and that there's someone out there that cares for you and loves you. So just don't ever give up on yourself, and keep living every day a day at a time, right? Every day is a new day, and you know, sometimes we have bad days, and a lot of times we have great days too. So life is worth living for those good days, because not every day is going to be amazing, but like this day I get to enjoy and take in and look at these amazing views. This for me is worth living for. I could do this forever, as long as my body allows me to. Obviously, maybe it's not always going to be running until I'm 80 years old, but you know, I'll always try my best to get out here and do what it is I love. So I hope that you all can do the same in your own lives. Of course, it doesn't have to be hiking or be on trails or running, but whatever excites you, I hope deep down that you can continue to follow that passion and just be you. And never forget to smile and to love and cherish the people around you, because that's so important. So important. We're humans, we're social creatures. We're not meant to do anything alone. We're meant to be together with one another. And take this moment to maybe text your friend that you love them, or tell your mom that she's awesome, or whoever you're with right now, give them a hug or give them a high five, because you can't do life alone. You know, it's really hard to live this life all on our own. So don't ever separate yourself from others. It's not worth it. So anyways, gonna start heading back now and try to get moving, because it's really just getting hotter on me, so don't want to make it any harder than it has to be. So let's get back, and I'll be checking in here and there. All right, I gotta stop at the creek real quick, dip my hat in and try to cool myself down a little bit. All right, just hit mile 13, so about half marathon at 2 hours and 18 minutes. The last little section I've been moving pretty slow, I'll be honest. Got kind of hilly on me, and dude, I'm hot and tired, but going only like 7, 8 miles to go. So just got back onto the peak trail. Yeah, just finished the Ohlone Wilderness Trail. Oh, it was pretty brutal. Decent amount of walking, that's for sure. On uphills, I am just burnt out. I'll be honest, I wasn't really expecting this to be this tired on the hills, but I think it just really has to do with this heat. I am definitely not used to it. This summer has not been that hot. This is one of the hottest runs I've done so far, and a long day. So yeah, kind of just all those factors together made it kind of tough, but at least I know where I am at now and about how much I have left. I'm at 16.7 miles, 3 hours and 13 minutes in, so something like 3.5 miles left. So might be just under 20 miles, or I might hit 20, we'll see. But most of the way back now is all downhill, so should be relieved for now. Spirits got pretty low on the Wilderness Trail on the way back there, that's for sure. I'm like all out of water too. I am just tired, hungry, thirsty, but at least I know I'm just going down now pretty much, and I'll be back soon to my car where I have more water waiting for me and not too far from home. So let's finish this up. We're almost done. Nonetheless though, it's been fun out here, other than just being pretty tired now, but we're almost done and we can do it. So let's finish it up. Running the last quarter mile to the car, currently at 20.3 miles, so looks like we're finishing a little over 20 miles at 3 hours and 45 minutes. So definitely a little longer than I was expecting, and I even cut it short. So I'm really glad I could do what I was able to. Glad I was able to come away with a little over 20, which was plenty on the day considering how warm it is. I'm so close to my car and I can't wait to drink my ice cold water that I have in there, get home and shower and all that good stuff. But anyways, thank you so much for coming along and following me on this Saturday long run journey. I'll be uploading more frequently as my 50K training block has honestly really commenced. Really been trying to up my mileage recently, spending a lot of time on the trails, getting that vert up, because Mount Tam's no joke. So anyways, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. I really, really would appreciate it. But yeah, that's it for now. Be awesome. You guys are awesome. And peace. I gotta share this real quickly. This is when you know you've been on the trails. You got a straight up dirt line, bruh. Both sides for sure. Oh yeah, baby. All right, that's it. Bye, everybody.